All right, check if it's all good. I'm not sure if it's. Let's just see. Hold on.
It's fine.
Yeah, we're good. All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakak Wadash. Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all the brothers out there pushing His word in all truth and in all sincerity. And as you see, the title it says mirth is ceasing. All right, closed parades, sports events, and music festivals. All right, and pretty much through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, all this mirth that's been going on for years upon years, it's starting to come to an end. All right, and that you have a lot of things closing right now due to the fact that this coronavirus is spreading. And these officials are saying that that they're scared to have people in large groups like that, all right, in masses, because they don't want that virus to spread. Okay, out here in Chicago, we have a huge St. Patrick's Day parade. There's like three to four different St. Patrick's Day parades out here alone in Chicago. Those are all closed. All right, there were several music events and festivals that are closed, such as Coachella. There's this one in Austin, Texas. I forgot exactly what it's named, but it's a huge one in Austin, Texas. Okay, that's going to be closed. All right. What else? You said something in Europe with the soccer leagues.
The soccer, and just entertainment alone. They're having games with no fans or the limit, and if they do have fans, for those that do, it will be 1,000 people. And if you know anything about soccer and Europe, it's real big over there. So that's a big deal, man. And then you also have now they're limiting people also in the theaters. Talking about you have to sit 3 seats apart. Then today I just seen an article where it said that now they're considering gyms a high risk level to contain coronavirus. So hey, everything that people like to do, hey, it's all coming down. Soon as gonna be these restaurants as well, man.
Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of these app jobs, what they're telling you to do is obviously keep everything clean, but with a lot of the delivery jobs, what they're saying is to deliver. If right now it's an option, for the customer, if they want that, you could just deliver the food just at their door. They don't even have to meet you anymore, and it's gonna get to a point where they're gonna say, okay, just deliver it to the door, their doorsteps, leave it there, and eventually they're just gonna cut off these jobs, man.
Right, and send in what that technology that
automation.
Yeah, what is it? IE.
Yeah, IE, those robots. Yep.
Because all this. Look, whether this is an actual plague sent from Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai himself or is man-made, Esau's gonna use this for his advantage, to push that martial law, to push that AI technology, to push the chip. Yep. So hey, with that, and what's his excuse? Oh, so people won't get sick. It'll be a safer way to to deal with things, and people that are not in the know, that are ignorant of Satan's devices, they're gonna buy it. Oh, he's right. Let's do this, let's do that. We just had the coronavirus. We don't want something like that to happen again.
Nope. Yeah, they don't even want people to use cash or even debit transactions now.
Yeah.
But I got a quick one. This is Isaiah 24, and I'm gonna start at 7. Isaiah 24 and 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth. All the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth. The noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy of the harp ceaseth. And that's basically where we're at, okay? All this folly and mirth is coming to an end. Okay, there's no the pleasure in Babylon, and not only just Babylon but worldwide, is coming to an end. And we're if you can get it, was that Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. There's a time and a season for everything. And I think it's like, let me double check. But can you start it off, Doak, if you got it? Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter.
The 3rd chapter, right?
Yeah, 3rd chapter. Start at the top.
All right. This Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven.
Jump down to 3 now.
A time to kill, and a time to heal.
Salaki, 4, my bad.
Verse 4. A time to weep, and a time to laugh. A time to mourn, and a time to dance.
You see, for the longest, everybody was, laughing and dancing, having a good time. But see, we're in the time now where it's going to be weeping and mourning. That's the stage that we're in. Okay, that's that transit. We're entering in a new stage. We're in a transition stage right now. Okay, yes, people are still able to go out, do their daily activities, still enjoy, the finer things of life, so to speak. But that's coming to an end, man. All right, and that's a heavy thing that you have all these all this bread and circus coming to a halt. Okay. Because the Eliyahu Wamba, he actually did a video on this as well. He made a point. He said that, a terrific point. He said that pretty much, that's a heavy thing what Esau is doing. Cutting the bread and circus. Because that's kind of like their way to pacify the people. All right? And if you cut that off, hey, look, these people eventually, they're going to lose it. Because they have nothing to entertain them. And nothing to... please them, all right? Because what do most people do? They work their shift. They go home, eat, and what do they want to do immediately? Watch TV. That's the main thing people want to do is watch TV, man. But that's about to be stripped from them. So these people are about to lose it, all right? I think that's
Can I get you on one?
Yeah.
Okay, this Luke 23 and 31. For if they do these things in a green tree, what shall be done in the dry? Right, if these people are doing this right now because of the fear of this coronavirus, there was a video in Los Angeles, I believe. There was women that went into like a Walgreens store and they just started stealing makeup, like a bunch. And these people going into Costco's, Sam's Club, taking all the toilet paper, the water. Yeah, now there's a limit for that.
Yeah, they were getting into fights too.
Yeah.
And then the one brother, he went to Costco yesterday, and he said he couldn't even get toilet paper from there. And then when he sent the picture of the basically like the freezer, the section, yeah. All the meats were basically gone. The whole thing was just was clean. There was I think maybe 2 or 3 packages of ground turkey or ground beef or something like that. All right. And when I went there to go grab gas, man, people, hey, they're lining up, more and more to grab, to fill up their tanks. A lot of them, I didn't see this, but a lot of people, what they're doing too now is they're starting to get those, they're filling up those gas tanks, those portable ones.
Yeah.
They're filling those up. They're getting everyone's getting prepped up, man. And this stuff, we're still in the green tree, man. All right.
Right.
Imagine when this stuff really goes down, because this is still lightweight right now. When this stuff really goes down, people are man. Hey, as the Joker said, man, in the movie The Batman. All right, he said, when the chips are down, man, these people are gonna lash out, basically, man. Their true colors are gonna come out, man. That animal, the animal nature in them is just gonna overtake them, man.
Okay.
All right.
Can I back you up on the one?
Yep.
Is Matthew 24 and 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
Yep, and then these are just the beginnings of sorrows. Okay. All those things that the brother just read is going on right now, all right? And this is just the beginning of it. We're not even at the peak of this stuff yet, man. All right. Is get the one where it says that the love of many shall wax cold. It's in the same.
I was just getting
Okay,
Verse 14. Verse 14.
verse 14.
Yeah.
All right.
Not a Matthew.
It should be Matthew 24.
It's not verse 14.
I'll get this though while you
I'll find.
while you find it. This is back in Matthew 20 or it's like Isaiah 24
12.
and
12?
11. And then I'm gonna read 11 and I'm gonna actually hop to verse 10 after this. This is Isaiah 24 and 11. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. You see? Hey, that mirth is coming to an end. All right? Hey, reality is about to kick in. That's what it is, man. See, then that's something these people don't want to face. Okay? And once that reality kicks in, these people are going to lose it, man. Because Esau's got them entertained. All right? He's got them hooked on, the YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Okay? Movies. All that stuff, okay? He's got them hooked. But hey, the Lord's about to pull that plug, man. All right? And I'm going to read now Isaiah 24 and 10. The city of confusion is broken down. And that's what's happening. The Lord is breaking this place up piece by piece, okay? All right? Because this is the city of confusion, Babylon the Great. And we know that when you look up the Hebrew word Babylon, it's Babal, which means confusion. This is the city of confusion. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. And right there, that goes into that martial law. Okay? Once martial law is declared, look, you're going to see anarchy, arise. All right? You're going to see that. There's going to be no law out here. The only law is going to be martial law, which is warlike law, which if anybody has seen, these war movies or anything like that, or you got some certain brothers that have been in war, all right? It's all chaos for the most part.
Yep.
All right? Hey, your so-called constitutional rights are going to be thrown out the window, man.
Hey, and that's just the beginning, because these cops and this army is only going to be able to held these people down for only so long, until they literally can't do it no more, man. There's been videos of experts, like that one guy that the man cave or whatever.
Oh God, what the fuck is that dude?
He goes into it. He used to be in the army, if I'm not mistaken, but he was basically saying like, look, there's not enough police force, police power, for these people, for them to be able to contain this many people, man.
Yeah.
So they whatever they're gonna be able to control, they're only gonna do it for so long, and then that's when it's just gonna be like things like straight out of the book of Eli, The Purge, that show Containment in Netflix, man. That's gonna come to our reality.
Right.
Can I get this real quick?
Yeah.
This is Jeremiah 16:9. It says, "For thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, behold, I will cause to cease out of this place in your eyes and in your days the voice of mirth and the voice of gladness, the voice of bridegroom and the voice of the bride." So all joy is gonna be cut off, man. It's gonna. What was it? This is the beginning of sorrows, because that's all it's gonna be, just sorrows, man. Hey, the scriptures talk about the great day of the Lord, man, being full of darkness and not light, being just a day that has never been before on earth, So all this is gonna be through, man,
Yep. Say it on there or no?
Yeah, that's it on that.
I got that Matthew. The Matthews 24 and 12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Yep. So the love of many is gonna wax cold, and we see it now, but it's gonna get real bad out here, man. All right. Like I was, saying, once these people lose all their entertainment, they're gonna lose their minds, man. They're gonna have to deal with reality, okay, which they've been trying to avoid for so long. They're gonna have to face their problems now, face to face. Okay. And a lot of them, you got a lot of people who are angry, man. You know, they're mad at their baby mama, all right, other family members, their boss, you know, co-workers, you know. You got people just literally mad at the world, you know, because of their, you know, situation. So what they're gonna do? They're gonna lash out, man. These people are gonna lash out. All their meds are gonna be taken away. All your people's drugs, man. Okay, right. Whether they be so-called legal or illegal,
prescribed or not, right?
You know, all that stuff is gonna come to an end, man. And you people are gonna bug out, man. You people in America, and not only just America, the world, but especially here in America, because this is the most babied and catered society. You people are gonna lose it, man. All right, you're gonna lose it. And but this is all because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Let me get this real quick. He's fed up with all this wickedness that's going on. All right. So the Lord is bringing these things to you. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Okay? So that's why the Lord is doing these things. And that's why he's going to send more and more plagues. All right? Because of all the wickedness that goes on in this place. This entire society has to be purged, man. Okay? This world needs to be cleansed. So the Lord is going to, send those spirits of vengeance out. All right?
I got one. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. The beginning of famine and great death. The beginning of wars and powers, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? You know, all of this is what it's all gonna lead to, man. You know, we're already seeing shortages on certain foods, certain supplies. You know, like the brother mentioned, the toilet paper. You know, a brother had posted yesterday pictures. He took a picture of the meat section. You know, there's only like 5 boxes left in there. It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment, man. You know? So this is only going to get worse, man. You know? In that 2nd Ezra 15 that you read, it talks about neighbors betraying each other. You know, people that they were so-called once cool with each other. They probably invited each other to cookouts and, you know, over to their house to watch the game. And these are gonna be the main ones turning on each other, man. Mm-hmm. You know, and they're gonna these people are gonna remember, like, oh man, I remember I used to go to, you know, Bob's house, and he used to have all this food, man. He used to have like 3 refrigerators. I know he has food. I'm gonna go in there.
He's got good-looking daughters and good-looking wife.
You know.
Shit.
I'm gonna go in there, you know, humbly, and then once I can, stab him in the back and take all his shit. This is how people are gonna start thinking, man.
Yeah, can I get something for you, Ark, to back you up?
Come.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And this is going into basically the food supply. Okay, it's ceasing. The famines are about to hit, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. And that's what's going to happen, because during times of war, you hear trumpets, and when you hear those trumpets, you know that chaos is about to come. All right, and then ultimately, Yahweh Shai is coming with that that mighty he's coming back mightily, and you're gonna hear it, man. All right, talks about that in the scriptures. Okay.
He said, "Well, what will I? What will I if I already be kindled? You know, meaning how I wish, that fire, that this place was already destroyed by the time I got here, man. That's how the Lord is gonna pop up. There's already gonna be chaos going on when the Lord cracks those clouds, man. Mm-hmm. You know, that's gonna be the cherry on top. That's gonna be the that finishing move, man.
Yep.
You know.
Verse 24. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies. Going back to what you were saying, Doc.
Mm-hmm.
And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The spring of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. And that goes into your water supplies. The Lord's about to take everything from you. Okay? And I got
one.
I'll get this one after you, Doc.
This is Jeremiah 16 and 4. And we're about to start seeing this, man. They shall die of grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as the dug upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of the heaven and for the beasts of the earth.
That's right.
So all that you see in the movies, how they showed you outbreaks and basically apocalyptic movies, and all them dead bodies that be out there, we're about to start seeing that out here, man.
Mm-hmm. That's right. And these things have to come because before before the kingdom of heaven gets established, before tranquility, all right, is on this earth, evil times, perilous times has to come. Okay, this is 2nd Ezra 4 and 27. Actually, I'll just get to the point. 28. But as concerning the things whereof thou asked me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good. Okay? So this great destruction has to come to pass first. The scriptures talk about how this book is full of lamentations, mournings, and woes. All right. The majority of the Bible, it talks about distress, man. Okay. Before we get into the kingdom of heaven, this has to happen. It has to, and we're just in the beginning stages of it. All right. Because best believe you're gonna start hearing more and more people, these peon commenters, man. You're gonna start hearing, it's gonna start affecting them, okay, where they feel it, and they're gonna be talking about it. They're gonna talk about, damn, man, March Madness is canceled. What am I gonna watch? This is crazy, man. They're gonna be, talking about that. They're gonna be talking about the baseball season that's coming up, soccer season. All right. And you're gonna have events like these MMA events being canceled. You got these people out here, right, with these music festivals. They're all there's this one girl that I know or whatever. She's talking about, I can't wait for festival season. Shit, that might not even come. You big fucking goofy. All right. Yeah. This shit's about to get cut off, man. Salaki. Let's see if a couple. There's a couple scriptures here. Get that Matthew 24 and 39.
The days of Noah.
Yep.
Yeah, I was looking at
Yep.
that.
What did Yasharallah say? When there's no more food, people are gonna start eating each other. Hey, that's right. Hey, that cannibalism is coming. People think that that's just something that happens in movies. That's gonna come back, quickly, all right, and that's gonna come back strong, and that's spoken about in the scriptures. I think 2 Kings, the 6th chapter. There's an account where you had these women. They because there was a famine in the land. The Assyrians. They basically were taking down the northern kingdom, right? And they it got so bad that they had to they were asking each other, or they were telling each other, look, one day we're gonna boil my son, and then the next day we're gonna boil your son. And you really gotta think about it, like the whole process of this going down. That you're so hungry that you're contemplating on killing your kid, man, for food. This stuff is coming back, man. All right.
Yep.
I got it. It's Matthew 24 and 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days of the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying, and given in marriage unto the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Yep, and that's what these people are doing right now. You know, they're having, you know, they're having marriages, okay? They're having a good time. They're drinking, they're partying. They're not paying attention to the things that are coming. They're not worried about that. But see, when it starts really affecting them, when it troubles their day-to-day life, that's when they're going to want to get serious. But by that point, it's going to be too late. Yes, Yahweh Shai may have mercy on somebody, you know, that's going to because you do the Lord the scriptures talk about how there's going to be some that come in the last hour. Mm-hmm. That is, you know, a part of the scriptures. You are going to have people that are literally going to, you know, be saved at the very last moment. But for the majority of the people, what's going to happen? They're going to die. Yeah. They're going to just die. All right. Yeah. Simple as that.
Pause on that.
Okay.
This is 2nd Esdras 15 and 57. It says, thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fall through the sword. Thy city shall be broken down, and all thine shall perish with the sword in the field. They that be in the mountains shall die of hunger, and eat their own flesh, and drink their own blood, for very hunger of bread and thirst of water.
Yep, and that goes into that cannibalism, man. Look, it doesn't matter even if you flee to the mountains, all right? Because they had what occur, I think it was last year. They had those deers that were infected.
Yeah.
You're gonna try to hunt a deer, you're gonna eat tainted meat and die. Or they just might. The Lord might make you not find any type of food. Any type of food. You know, you might not come across deer or whatever. Pigeons, whatever's out there. People are just gonna get. The Lord is gonna do some terrible things, man. How said there people are gonna drink their own blood. All right, eat themselves, man.
Hey, you seen that in that show, American Horror Story? You know, they're like, oh, what happened to Stu? Stew is the stew. And they were eating it, man. And then you had that old ass lady like, oh, well, fuck it. You know, this is the first real meal, as she called it, that we had in so long.
Yeah.
You know, this is how bugged out is going to be out here, man.
Yep.
You know?
That's right, man. And even right now, like there in New York, they're giving out food rations because they got certain areas quarantined. They're pretty much giving out food rations. Oh, you can't go to the grocery store. Don't be doing this or doing that. We're gonna give you the supply.
Yeah.
All right. And that goes into famines too, man. You got to deal with your food rations. All right. See, this stuff is serious.
Hey, in Italy, that one comment that the brother Arala posted, what was he saying? He said, yeah, what you guys are talking about is real. Over here in Italy, we have to have like a permission or some kind of note.
Oh yeah, can you look that up?
So, right.
It's in GroupMe.
It says some kind of note to if we were going to the job, you had to show a note saying like, look, this is where I work, this is why I'm traveling. If you went to the grocery store, you needed proof that you haven't been there, you know, and that's not your second time going because they're trying to limit what people get from the store, you know. Hey, you had a recent example over there in Venezuela not too long ago, man. You know, these people went from gathering everything from the stores. Once the stores didn't have anything, the stops and the truck stopped supplying things, you know, then they went to start eating rotten meat, you know. And then from there, just collecting garbage off the streets, man. You know, then eating the animals they seen running wild. You know, this is exactly what's gonna come here, baby. But at least Venezuela and they're like what, like a second, third world country. You know, so they're kind of used to living like that. Right here, America, these people don't know how to hunt. What kind of herbs to eat? What are they don't know any of that. They're not informed, man. All they know is fast food.
Yeah, this is so somebody left a comment on the brother's video, I believe I think this was one of his videos, or this is a comment that he saw on YouTube. All right, and from one of the videos that he was watching, or a video that he made. It says here, I am in Italy. It is true. Even to go to work, you need a written pass delivered by the government, or else it is 3 years prison. To go to the supermarket, you need to have your buying record list to prove that you're going out and buying food. You need proof for going out. This is martial law. All right. So yeah, these things are happening, man. Okay. What's the brother guy here? Salak, I'm looking at the comments. Can you read the comments, Salak? Yeah.
Yeah, this.
What did the brother put? This is from the brother GMS Yai Bataza. All right, is the brother out there in Dallas, or not Dallas, but in Texas. This is Job 18:5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. And that's right, man. Okay. These people are wicked, all right, and they're going to be put out, man. All right. Hey, look, they've gotten they've been getting the W for so long. Now they're about to take these big ass L's, man. These big ass L's, okay? They're about to lose, man. All right. Job 18:11. Terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. It shall devour the strength of his skin. Even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength. His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors. Okay, and that's beautiful. All right. Hey, these people, man, they're about to be trouble on every side.
Yeah.
No matter what angle, all right, it is. No matter what part of their life it is, they're gonna be in straits, man. Okay.
Everybody's gonna feel this.
Yep. That's right. I'm just. You got some?
Yeah. This is Luke 6:24. It says, "But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation." You know, so it's a lot of you, especially a lot of you rich people, man. This is really gonna affect you guys, man. You know, you live lavishly. You thought you were never gonna be touched. You thought your riches were gonna last forever. Hey, but yeah, you already received what you wanted, so but now it's coming to an end.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now all you're gonna receive is judgment. Verse 25, it says, "Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep." You know, that's everybody who's in this world, man. You know, who's not sighing and crying of the abominations of this society, of what this world is pushing. You know, and soon all that, you know, you guys are lame. You guys should rather go have fun and all that. Live your best life. You know, now all that people with that attitude, now they're gonna all that is gonna be turned into mourning, man. And now we're gonna rejoice, man.
Yep.
You know, hey, the tables are gonna turn.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we're gonna flourish. We're gonna rejoice. Hey, that's why we're not so worried about this, man. That's why we're not telling you to prep and all that. Hey, because we trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Like I was telling the brothers earlier, because we were talking about it when we were eating. I was saying, like, you know, I don't even really want to be thinking about prepping like that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, your flesh, you know, gets nervous. You start overthinking stuff because that's the flesh, you know. But then you gotta think everything spiritually. It's like, look, even like for these people, right? They start prepping, right? This stuff their food supply might last a week, maybe a little bit more, but it won't even really, in reality, won't even last that long because look, somebody around them is not gonna have resources, and what's gonna happen? They're gonna be coming to you and get your resources, you know. They're gonna oh, I smell food. I smell somebody cooking. Or how come? Like I was telling you, they're gonna notice that this particular person's not leaving his house, and they're gonna be thinking in their head like, well, he's not leaving, so he must have something in there. Let's go, you know, let's go raid his house, man. All right, you see, you know we just gotta trust in Yahweh Bashim Shai. Look, the Lord said my servants are gonna eat. They're gonna be full, man.
I got that in deck.
Hey, man, that's the spirit.
This is Isaiah 65 and 13.
Damn.
Therefore thus saith the Lord God, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry.
Yeah.
Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
That's right, and that's what's coming, man. Hey, like the brother said, the tables are gonna turn. All right. Hey, right now we're getting our asses whooped, so to speak, man. You know, we're having problems. Is it still running?
Oh, let me check.
Salaki about that. Is it still good?
Yeah, we're still
Okay,
good.
we're still good. Okay, cool. But basically, you know, brothers are catching hell at the job with family members. All right, the woman. All right, having ailments. Okay. But we're about to get these. We're about to get that big W, man. These people are gonna feel it. They're gonna be in straits. They're gonna not have food, water. Their loved ones are gonna die in front of them. All right.
I got some.
Put that on pause. Salaki, I didn't want to hear myself.
This some precepts from the brothers. Revelations 18 and 20. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for God have avenged you on her.
Mm-hmm.
And Revelations 18.
That's right. The Lord's gonna avenge us, man. He's gonna avenge his elect. Okay? The Lord has care for his elect. He's not gonna allow us to be destroyed with the rest of these people. The Lord said, I'm not gonna utterly destroy the house of Jacob. That remnant's gonna get saved, man. Okay?
Verse 21.
Because if we're the house of David, we're because David goes the word David, which is the word, goes into the meaning of his beloved. We're the Lord's beloved, man. If we're a part of the house of David, which is the elect. Okay.
Verse 21. And the mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it. This is all Revelations 18 and 22. It into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall the great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all.
Yeah, so since Babylon or America was founded on rape, robbery, murder, violence, it's going to get thrown down in the same fashion. You reap what you sow. Okay? You reap what you sow, so that's what's coming to this place. All right?
Salaki, that was still verse 21. Whatever.
Okay.
Now this verse 22. And the voice of harpers and musicians and of vipers. Now there's Deuteronomy 28 and 57. Wherewith thy enemy shall distress thee in thy gates.
Mm-hmm.
That was it for that one.
Let me see where we're at.
Oh, I think it went with this one. It's
Salaki.
confusing.
Yeah, it's kind of.
It's together, right?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. All right, but it says here, I think this is Deuteronomy 28 and 57, because this goes into that cannibalism. It says, and toward her young one that cometh out from between her feet, and toward her children, which she shall bear, for she shall eat them for want of all things, secretly in the siege and straitness, wherewith thy enemies shall distress thee in thy gates. And look, once that food supply is cut off, all right, once they surround Jerusalem again, all right, besiege Jerusalem, all right, because it's a people before a place. Look, once they besiege you Israelites, man, you're gonna start eating your own children, man. All right.
Yeah.
This stuff is serious, man. This stuff is no joke. All right. But you brothers got any other precepts? Anything? Is that it? Is that
Well, I was holding one.
Yeah, whatever you got, Doc.
Damn, I let it go. Damn, I let it go.
That's all good, man. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Look, the mirth is ending in this place. It's only a matter of time before it gets real serious. Hey, that's why us that are in this faith. Hey, stay focused, stay spiritual, fast, pray. Okay, be charitable. All right, don't have a grudging spirit against your brother, and just keep pushing. All right, because this stuff is about to hit, and we just got to ride the wave, man. All right.
Right, and the only way we're gonna get delivered is through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Not guns, not you know, prepping, you know, none of that. You know, so like the scriptures say, Sirach 4:28, fight for the truth, and the Lord shall fight for thee. You know.
That's right. And you know, with that, we're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh,
Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai,
Ba'Hashem,
Ba'Hashem, Rakakwadash. Also, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all the brothers out there pushing the word in all truth and all sincerity. Shalom and a Baba Ball.
Shalom, Baba Ball.